Yo, we in here once again to talk about the Game of Thrones greatness. Let's go. Game of Thrones, Season 6, Episode 9. We almost at the series finale. Jeez. Season finale. Probably, within a few seasons we'll be talking about, unfortunately, the series finale. But be at the season finale. And as usual, it's just sad, man. The pace is slow. The pace is slowed down significantly from last week's episode. It was, that big, what to do right before. It's classic Game of Thrones fashion. A big what to do in a couple major parts. In this case it was 2 parts. Right before the season finale. This is classic Game of Thrones, as all that, and then going in. We had Hardhome last season before that. I forget what happened in season 4, but I know season 3 had the Red Wedding, the 9th episode. Season 1, I think, was that Ed or Ned Stark's death. I think it was episode 9. So this is classic Game of Thrones action. Okay, and I'll already say this was not coming down from the best episode hands down in Game of Thrones history. It decreased. Didn't make the episode bad, but there were several points that were flawed about the episode. Okay? But starting off with, what should we start off with? I think we should start off with the elements of the events in Marine. The attack, the planned siege, sort of siege and surrender that happened over there. And before we go into pretty much the Shire of Winterfell and all the events that happened in the north of Westeros. Okay. Now, the events in Marine. Daenerys Stormborn comes back, and she's after blood. She's like, what the hell happened in the city? And Tyrion's trying to explain to her, like, she still trusts her significantly. I think she recognized, she did sort of abandon her city, but she also recognized that, he probably had to deal with hell, so I'm going to trust him. He did keep the city together. It's being attacked, but he kept it down. He held it down for the cause. He was loyal. She didn't ask about Varys or nothing like that, so that's interesting, at least yet. Or does she not know about Varys? She should know about Varys, shouldn't she? Yeah, she should know about Varys. She didn't ask about it. Okay. Yeah, she knows about Varys. Well, I'm tripping. I had to think for a second there. So many connections in Game of Thrones, right? But anyways, so Daenerys comes back and she's pissed. And Tyrion's trying to say, we had things on the up and up. We were coming up. But, situation got bad. She's like, alright. Okay. He's like, you got a plan? You talking mad cash? Like, we gotta do something, baby. Like, this ain't cool, dog. She's like, alright, I got this. So, she invites the doggone, the masters there, right? And these guys here showed their hand too much. They thought they were in power play and in control. Not recognizing, like, dude, you're dealing with dragons. You're dealing with armies. Like, you probably should have played that more peacefully and negotiate, being able to, willing to negotiate. And that whole thing about, the way that they gave up on the dude, showed that they're true cowardice, okay? It showed a lot about those two gents. And the guy there, she tells him, told him, you're the messenger, you will be the herald of my legend. Tell him, don't play games around here. Stop with this kitty stuff. We real. It's real around here. Folks get killed around here. If you come messing my way, okay? Ain't gonna be gunplay. It's gonna be flames, right? So you had that situation going down. And Daenerys Stormborn. I gotta talk about the direction in which the series decided to take it. The creators, right? I saw the bit after, inside the Game of Thrones, And they could have taken her one of three ways. They could have continued to take her on a more peaceful, not necessarily a pacifist approach, but a more peaceful oriented approach. They could have taken her on losing sanity, on a kind of, if you're, Avatar The Last Airbender fans will, remember this with Azula, right? That kind of situation, somewhat paralleling her own father. I think it was her father. Aegon? Was Aegon her father? I'm trying to remember. Was her grandfather? It's been a while. And then they can take her on the path in which they're taking her, kind of a warmonger conqueror kind of situation. And they talk about, the creators talking about her embracing the Targaryen within her. She's still a Targaryen at the end of the day. So that's very interesting to know. Which most fans seemingly want to see anyway. So, hey, make it that paper, get that sales, get that distribution, appease the fandom, I suppose. Nothing wrong with the game with that, but not necessarily the best choice, but okay, it's livable. We can work with it. Anyways, we continue on. Tyrion Lannister, and his discussion with them, his discussion this whole entire episode was very good. His dialogue was very good. The way he spoke well as usual. It was very interesting. Now I'll get to the other events later, but him discussing with Theon and saying how things have changed and whatnot it was damning a bit, but at the same time, Tyrion was being fair. So I'll give it that. That's just more characterization for his character. Nothing really from Grey Worm and Homegirl. I can never remember the name for nothing. But nothing really from them in this episode. So we move on. Now to the other part of the Marine, Theon and Yara, or Asha, I would say, show up. And Yara's offering her she's got, I think they said, 100 ships of the Iron Fleet, the Ironborn. And they're discussing old things. Her and Daenerys are in a similar situation, yet different. Both women, trying to lead, doing some unprecedented stuff. Both are trying to do some conquest. Both are trying to win back their family rights. And all they're asking for is, they're like, we're not trying to conquer Westeros. We're not trying to take the Iron Throne. We just want our blood right, our birthright to the Iron Islands, which is a family, kingdom. We'll be, loyal to you. We're down with your set. We throw up with the Targaryen all day long. Daenerys Stormborn, Mother of Dragons, as an Unchained One, as long as you help us out against our crazy murderous uncle, pirate uncle, Euron. And it's like, throwing with me is a better option than throwing with a homeboy and his ship, because this dude, he talk about a Kage, he talk about marriage and everything, and eventually he gonna slice that throat and take the throne from you. So throw with me, you got the loyalty. Throw with him, can't trust him. He did murk my pops, so you gotta put in that. And Theon, he's showing that we'll continue to see a metamorphosis and a transformation with him, which is very nice to see. And he's like, he apologized. Like, man, I was just a different person then. It was different times, man. I don't know what I've seen, I don't know what I've been through. And that's when, Tyrion lets him slide. Like, he's up, like, I understand. You ain't lying. We both far away from home, things ain't been easy for a brother over here either. So we good. Now that was good. So that whole interaction was vital important. And that thing that Yara said, talking about, I will do what is necessary, I will marry, I don't care. Once again, more complexity to Yara's character, dog. Just like with 2 episodes ago. And her sexuality, just once again. Yara is a very intriguing, at this point, I guess, secondary character? I don't know. Like, I suppose she's a secondary character. Y'all are very, very intriguing. Very, very intriguing. You know, it's very nice to see. It'd be very interesting to see where her characterization go. Moving on to the events. Winterfell. We did not see Brienne. We didn't see Podrick. Okay, and this makes sense because they were quite a bit of ways away with Jaime and all that. Now, what we did see a flashback to in the preview of the episode to the daughter of Stannis being set ablaze, or right before that occurred, and then we see Sir Davos find the stag, which was very nice to see. Very, very nice to see. Very, very good thing, and his own thoughts of that. We see interaction between Jon Snow and Melisandre, which was very good to see, and the whole discussion on the Lord of Light, which, thank you, continue to get into with the seven, the Lord of the Light, the Drowned God, the Many-Faced God, and all these other, the old gods, the elder gods. Continue to do that. Very, very nice. It's good stuff to see. And Sansa and Jon, oh my gosh, Sansa! She's worse than her mom. I thought she was going to be better. Sansa is worse than Catelyn Stark. At least Catelyn Stark, maybe it was because of her age and experience. She understood warfare. She understood the necessity of warfare in certain situations. She understood a few things. I can't stand. I want her dead. Sansa is a horrible character. She has no substance to her, but the problem is she's intelligent. She's not an airhead. She's intelligent. She's just so frustrating. It's like she can't read any kind of situations. Yo, do you not see the stress and the things that Jon is under, and you just talk to him, but you don't know Ramsay, you don't know he's capable of blah blah blah, menage a trois. Let me say you saying Rickon, you gotta shout out to Ramsay for being a dick, complete dick. Shooting Rickon, giving some shred of hope like that. That was dirty. Like, it ain't giving spirit. The dude was mad cocky in this episode. It was almost, uncharacteristic of how cocky that Ramsay was. Seriously, he was mad cocky. But Sansa, she's a bad character on so many levels at this point. And I won't mark her unirredeemable, but it's just, her character could be so much better. It really could. Look at Arya Stark, for example. Look at Cersei Lannister. Okay, look at Daenerys Stormborn. Much better characters. Brienne, Yara, much better characters. And now we got an explanation as to why the young lady Mormont, House Mormont, I believe it was, why she was with them. It was kind of a parlay, as they say. Kind of a meeting between House Bolton's leader Ramsay and Jon Snow, and the commander of the Allied forces there. And Ramsay mad. Oh my gosh, brother, trash talking. I got more men than you. You don't stand a chance. We have Winterfell to hold us. All this trash. We have Rickon. I got all the cards. Like, dude. Mad cocky for no damn reason. And Jon, he fires back. It's like, yo, we're good over here, okay? You're not in the position of safety that you think you are. But Ramsay was, being boisterous, and Jon calls him out on it. He's like, yo, throw them hands, show up. Throw them hands. Let's let's see what you got. See what you about it. And Ramsay like, we good around here. I got the numbers. You're just gonna take it that from the bottom. I was like, we got something for it. And he was talking to an old thing of Sansa. We need more men. Well, Jon's like, we don't have time, nor do we have the resources. So we gotta make do with what we got. Eventually, Sir Baelish, Littlefinger, he comes in with you know, with the Swift, with the, you know, the Knights of the Vale, and they end up breaking things down, and Jon sees this. But I mean, excuse me. Once again, Sansa just she gets an F. She gets an F in this episode, definitely. This episode did not help her character. That ending scene, I mean, it was forced. There was a lot of forced interactions. The Giant, my dog the Giant. I don't know who the real MVP of this battle was. Was my dog the Giant? Was it Jon Snow? Was it the leader of the wildlings, the free folk? I'm not sure who the real MVP was. But shout out to the Giant for going out like Whitebeard Edward Newgate. The uncle Whitebeard Edward Newgate. One Piece fans know what's up. Shout out to him for putting in mad work. Okay. Shout out to the leader of the free folk. You know, talking about Mance and everything else. Talking to Sir Davos and whatnot. We get a lot of characterization from Sir Davos, which was very nice. Shout out to the leader of free folk once again, man, going in there. I mean, the dude didn't he bite the dude's throat? Ooh. I think it was the leader of one of the houses. So that was good. Jon on his Kratos status, for real though. Yeah, you know, and then Jon, you know, the savagery, not ending it, you know, giving it to the, you know, we knew the whole hounds and situation. I get it, the irony, but it was forced. There was some forced elements to this episode, and it's like, was this really necessary? Like, really? Did you have to put this in the episode to drag things out? We did, you know, the creators did say they wanted a medieval battlefield. But that whole thing, Rickon, like, you have hardened commanders, and Jon Snow, this is not a switch door, I know it's his brother, but then they just rush into battle against it, and 2-to-1 odds, come on, dude. A frontal assault, no. Now, that whole thing about their inspiration of getting it from the Romans versus the Carthaginians, and that whole circular technique, that was very well done. That was very well done. We saw a lot of pikemen, it looked like, you know, late medieval, early modern era. That was nice. We saw the various banners. We saw, you know, were they effigies? I'm not sure if they were effigies or human bodies that were burning for on the crosses, the upside down crosses with the house bolt. That was very nice to see. You know, Ramsay and the whole archery situation. That was good, you know, flair to add on there. And then all the bodies, Jon almost suffocated. Cool. And there was, you know, several other elements and touches that they did. That was very nice. But overall, I gotta give this episode a 7.5 out of 10. It was an excellent episode. It wasn't great because again, there was several forced interactions. It got dragged out in a few areas that wasn't necessary. You know, they did the thing in this episode, but there is more they could have gotten in this episode. They really was. They could have showed us probably a couple more events that was going on around the world and helped us, you know, understand the importance of what they want to do. They're going to save a lot for the season finale, but come on now. Unexpected one to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on this episode. Until next time, y'all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night.